Hey guys, it's Frank. So if you haven't been on our channel before, we do basically anything in the outdoors. If you've watched previous videos, you know we've made jug lines, we've put jug lines out, and we caught fish on jug lines. Now what we're going to show you is what to do with that fish once you have it. This catfish is 3 pounds 11 ounces. It should yield a little under a pound of meat. Alright, so what we're going to do is, if you can see here where his stomach cavity is, we're going to make an incision V down to the end of his stomach cavity on both sides of the fish. Alright, what you're going to need is a fillet knife and a pair of catfish skinning pliers. Both can be purchased at Walmart or any sporting goods stores. Alright, so after you made the cut, the V-shaped cut, you want to take your pliers, grab the skin, just the skin, and pull it. Now, the bigger the fish, the more stubborn this process will be. Alright, so the reason I said to follow this V down, cutting out his stomach cavity, is because you need something to pull on against, and when you try to pull against the stomach cavity, it just gives too much and you'll never pull the skin off of it. There's also no meat on that stomach cavity. Alright now, so all the skin has been pulled off of this fish. You can see, it's got a little bit of a shimmer. That's okay. Flip this fish on its side. Now following the ribs here, you want to cut down to the backbone. And once you get to the backbone, you want to just follow that backbone with your fillet knife. And that there's a slab of catfish. Now, whenever you make this insert, you want to make sure you don't cut too far and rip it all, because its guts will spill out, which is, if it does, not a problem, just pull them off, throw them in that bucket. Same thing on this side. Follows its ribs down. Follow the backbone. Got another pretty slab of catfish. Alright, one other thing I have to do, which happens most times when you catch catfish on jug lines, they'll swallow the hook. Sometimes you'll get them hooked in this thing, in the mouth, but most of the times you won't. So what we want to do is cut this belly flap off. Start digging out his guts. And be careful not to poke yourself with the hook. Now look, let's see what's in his stomach. Something poked me. That's not the knife. He has a piece of a baby crab. Claw. Stomach. My bait. Alright. So now that I got my hook back, alright, now it's time to package it. I'm going to clean up this table here, and then we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to package fish to save for later. Fish is clean, and you have just catfish fillets. You can either eat it now, fresh, or you can always freeze it. I'm going to show you how to freeze it. Do anything, whether it be cooking it or putting it in the freezer. You want to rinse your fish. And you rinse it just to clean off the fish, make sure there's no contamination on it, whether it be dirt or something that was on the table beforehand. Also, while you're rinsing your fish, it's a good time to check and see if you have any pin bones in it, which are just little bitty fine bones. You can just rub your finger against the grain of the fish, and they'll actually stick out and poke, and you can feel them, and then you can just pull them out. Then you want to put it in a freezer Ziploc bag. Alright. So out of a 3-pound, 11-ounce catfish, you get 13.7 or 8 pounds of meat. Once the fish is in your bag, you want to fill the bag with water just above the fish. You want to take your bag, seal it. Once your bag's sealed, try to push as much air out as possible. The 3 things I always put on my bags are the date caught, what it is, and about how much fish it is. The reason I put the weight of fish is just because if I want to cook it and I know I'm only cooking for me, I can grab out a smaller bag, like this one's under a pound. Or if I'm doing it for my whole family, I know I have to take out a 2 or 3 pound worth of fish. Alright guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. Tell your friends about it. Tell your family about it. Hit the subscribe button. You can follow us on Facebook or Instagram at Louisiana Outdoor Experience. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below.